Well, Kirk Shepherd just making his way onto board number 2, start of round 2 of the competition. Rod Harrington's here. Exciting so far. The Anastasia match had to be the highlight of the evening so far.
She played great, Dave, didn't she? I mean, she didn't look nervous. You know, she weren't edgy. You know, the only thing I would say about her throw was on the last dart she kind of pushed it a bit too much and overbalanced. But I thought she played brilliant. She really put Robert under the cosh there.
On the outside boards, round 1 just coming to a conclusion. Round 2 up and running any moment now, and that gets serious. That's if you win round 2, you get a chance to meet the big boys of darts.
Yeah, and you're on £1,000, of course, which is always helpful. Yeah, I mean the first rounds, like Dennis said, you're always edgy anyway. Even if you're a top player like Dennis playing an unknown, you're still going to be edgy. You know, finding your form. But I mean, some of these players have never dreamed they were going to be on the big stage, and of course this tournament gives them that chance.
Jan van der Rassel against Kirk Shepherd, the man who made it all the way to the World Championship final, is made his way out onto stage. We expected, well, it was a miracle, wasn't it, what happened at the World Championship? We never expected that. Now we expect him to deliver a little bit of something, don't we?
We do, Dave, but he hasn't done that since the World Pro. I don't know if it's, you know, he expects too much out of himself. But he's up against a guy here, Van der Rassel, who's no mug. I mean, you know, he beat Colin Lloyd in the World Professional Championships. This guy's a good, solid left-hand player. And if Kirk ain't on his game, you know, he's going to get beaten by this guy.
Let's just quickly take you over to board 1 as well. Another big name in action. You can see him in the background there. Terry Jenkins hasn't performed in the UK Open circuit.
No, he's played terrible at the big finals, Terry, and he knows it, and he's saying it. You know, he had such a great year, making the final, the 2 of the world titles, and then just not doing it. I think he went on the road too much, probably expected too much out of himself, but he's really got to knuckle down and prove himself. And he's playing young Joey Polferman, who's no mug on the dartboard. And of course, we would class this as a short distance now, and you've got to get into them first 2 or 3 legs.
Okay, let's whiz you. We'll keep you updated on what happens with Terry Jenkins. Over on board number 2, I guess the story of the tournament, 2 very good players, Jan van der Rassel, Kirk Shepherd. Very difficult one to call, Rod.
It is, Dave. I think what's going to happen here is the guy that misses his doubles is going to lose the game. I mean, that sounds obvious, but I think it is going to be a game of missed doubles. They're both fairly good scorers, but they do tend to put themselves under pressure when it comes down to that finish.
All right, we'll concentrate on board number 2 for now. We'll keep you updated on what happens on board number 1 as well. Sid Waddell and Nigel Pearson, your commentators.
Thanks, Dave. Kirk Shepherd back on the big stage, of course. We know all about this young man after his exploits in the World Championship at the Alexandra Palace, and he's up against Rassel Dazzle. Jan van der Rassel.
Nigel making almost impossible rhyme there, which probably will win him the Nobel Prize for Dutch literature. And remember this lad, the sheet metal worker from Ramsgate, got to the world final against Part. Don't blink, they are fast throwers, this pair. First man has 6 legs is the winner. Van der Rassel, age 44. Last 32 here in 03, lost to Evison. This man still only 21. Didn't have many pairs of socks at the Ali Pali, in fact. The line was while Shepherd washed his socks by night. He was rinsing his undies and getting his socks ready when he went all the way to the final against Part.
Confident young man, Kirk Shepherd. And Van der Rassel will be looking to take this out now.
Kirk, you require 40.
Tops for the Ramsgate lad. Dipper needed off an inch down. Van der Rassel not even looking.
8 score.
Opponent coming in now, mile back.
86.
Velvet Jones and Russellbury giving you the desk hand here at Bolton. Dutchman going to punch a big hole. Wants the ball.
44.
216s.
Kirk, you require 32.
216s coming in. Double 8. Oh, lovely dodge. Nice use of the marker, Nige.
Beautifully done by Kirk Shepherd.
Second leg.
A young man with great confidence, and
Game on.
well, the way he steps up with that first leg of the match. Great confidence, break of throw.
58.
But this man's at a fair old pace as well, you know, along the likes of his fellow countrymen. Jelle Klaassen, Van Gerwen, Van der Voort.
59.
So exciting to watch, it really is. And this is only the second round.
Got a nice swagger has this bloke. A lot of wrist work there.
60.
Throwing the point rather than giving it. And look at the way he swaggers down the lucky. The Dutchman by the side of Z, owing him money. Hard looking
60.
characters. Yeah, slack visit that doing Nige. Only 60.
Van der Rassel then steps up and desperate to try and break back as quickly as possible. Remember, first to 6 legs. It's unforgiving, this
45.
format in the early stages of the UK Open. And Shepherd, if he can move forward with the throw and go 2-zip ahead, Van der Rassel will be feeling the pressure early on.
Snatching at the dart though, snapping the dart, bring too much wrist work onto it at the end. There's begs for a maximum. Still a chance. No, cover shot. Lovely cover by the Dutchman.
Certainly was. PDC Young Player of the Year, Kirk Shepherd.
58.
He just kept going and going at the Alexandra Palace. People expected him to go one step too far, one game too far. But, well,
85.
he got all the way to the final when John Part's experience won the day. It's fair to sum it up like that. It was the experience of Part which really proved to be the decisive factor at the Ali Pali.
You only require 115.
60. Too high.
59.
Right then.
Kirk, you require 150.
260s to start the shot. Lovely. Begs to come in on the barrel. Yeah. 219s for a Cramba. Oh, yes! That's the class that went in the final at Ali Pali. 5 months ago, we see the shot again. Full of braggadocio. As a seal up in
Third leg is Jan to throw first.
2-zip in no time to Shepherd. What a match! Blocks the bed, the Dutchman.
World class.
93.
Van der Rassel from Hoogerheide in Holland. Played twice before in the UK Open.
Yeah, lost 32 here in 03, lost everything. But I do love the momentum. That was the thing that affected a lot of people at the World Championship. The Barney Bells and the tail ice. They couldn't maintain momentum! Oh, what a bella we picked her coming in on here, Nige! Blocks the middle of the bed.
60.
This is spark flying tungsten, don't blink at home.